Hey guys, Zix here. Time for the last episode of the series I call Minesaga Skyblock. Yeah, some of you may have noticed that over the past 3 weeks I have not done my weekly episode. Turns out that I have run out of stuff to do, I have run out of stuff to talk about, and I kind of was just trying to find stuff to come up with the last few episodes I did. And while I think they worked, why do I have a cape? Where did this come from? Anywho, I think Ruse has something to do with that cape, but either way, I've decided that it's time to end this series. As you could tell by the title, Adieu. This is going to be season 7, is going to be the final season. I think it's season 7. It's going to be the final season of Minesaga Skyblock. I know that it's not going to be popular for those of you that watch only this series. In the past couple weeks, I've actually gone down in subscribers, probably because I haven't been putting up Skyblock episodes, and while that's a little sad, I have to keep in mind what's important for me in the future of this channel, and sticking with this series simply because I'm afraid I will lose subscribers is not a good enough reason to keep it going. So it is going to end. On a positive side, that does not mean all Minesaga Skyblock content is over. Just this series is ending. I will, over sporadically, over time, when I'm feeling up to it, I will be on the server and do some things, so that it's not like it's gone forever, but it will not be a numbered series, episodic thing any longer. That is over, and I'm definitely not going to be doing it weekly, and it's a little sad. I've had a lot of fun doing this series. Some of you guys have stuck with me since my very first couple episodes. And it'll be sad to see you unsubscribe, but unfortunately that is the monster that is YouTube. People are very fickle. They will run away right away. Not even try out your other content. They will just... But that's okay. If this is all that you like from me and I no longer do it, then by all means unsubscribe. I hope you gave some of the other stuff I make a chance, but if you did and you don't like it, then by all means leave, unsub. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have any ill will. For the longest time I was telling myself if I ever quit Minesaga Skyblock it would be channel death, but the reality is probably, I would say at least 200 of my subscribers just saw me on the server and said, "Hey, I'll throw you a sub," and don't actually even watch anything I do. Well, I know that a lot of people don't watch anything I do because I can see the statistics in my YouTube studio. I can actually look at every single subscriber and see what you're doing. If you're liking, if you're watching, how long you're watching, I can see all that stuff. And I've noticed that a lot of my subscribers don't watch anything. Even maybe they watched like the very first thing when they subscribed, and then they completely stopped from that point forward. It is what it is. I want subscribers that want to watch everything I do, not just one series, because the way YouTube works, you're not going to do just one series over 50 years. At least not like a server like this. Maybe like another channel or another series. I started Lucidity. Hopefully that goes on for a long time. Just like a lot of these other bigger YouTubers, they have, like, you know, Yobcast and Hermitcraft and Mindcrack and all those guys. Of course, they've been doing that for 50 years. But even a lot of them, they don't stay. They go do other things. As many of you know that watch those series of those significantly bigger YouTubers. Yeah, it was a tough decision to make because I've had a lot of fun doing this, but I decided it was time to do something a little different. And I could kind of... Ooh, Christmas still here. That just shows you how busy I've been. And I think it's really coming to that point anyway. It was really coming to that point anyway because I've noticed... Oh, by the way, I got texture pack. I've noticed... like in series past, in rounds past, people would leave me stuff. It's not that I, care. I don't need donations. But I haven't been on in like a month, and I haven't gotten a single thing given to me, which is a pretty solid sign that this has run its course. Again, I'm not like, oh my God, why didn't people give me stuff? No, it's more like, okay, I think maybe that this has run its course a little bit, and you guys are on to bigger and better things, which is perfectly fine. It's healthy and natural, and the way things should be. How do I get back up here again? Is it over here? Yes. This was kind of a fun build. I won't lie. Oop, icy water. Is that water? What is this? Oh, it's ice that hasn't turned to water. Oh, this is ice. Oh, that's snow. Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. Everything's resetting soon, so all this is... Ooh, that's a hole. It's okay. So all this stuff is going to be going away, and I probably won't be on for reset. But yeah, I mean, there were other factors too. Like, all these episodes that I do, they take so much time and effort. And I really wanted to expand my channel because there's only so much I can grow with just one server. And I'm pretty sure I reached pretty much the peak of the growth that I'm gonna get with just one server, which is Minesaga Skyblock. I'm pretty sure I've peaked here, and a lot of you have subscribed and have been great, and thank you so much. Some of you have even watched some of my other stuff, which I appreciate very much, because that's where my channel is going to start going more towards. I still intend to be mostly Minecraft, even though lately it hasn't looked like that, if you pay attention to what I'm uploading. But that is the main goal, is to be mostly Minecraft with some other stuff sprayed in. But right now I have 3 non-Minecraft series, and now I'll be down to technically 3 Minecraft series, but 2 of them take up the same time slot, and they kind of rotate, so it's really 2. It's really 2. But that's going to change. Don't you worry. So yeah, adieu, farewell. It's probably going to be another month before I'm back on the server doing things. I'm probably still going to AFK, just for the heck of it. Nobody gave me their heads to put on display. No, I'm not sad about it. I probably should finish this. This is not supposed to be open. Okay. I am adding face cam, as you can see. Water in there. Yeah, that's water. Whatever. I'm adding face cam, as you can see, to a lot of my... to everything now. Everything I do is going to have face cam on it now. I think it adds another level of immersion. You can see my facial expressions, as wild and crazy as they are. And I probably should have did it for... I did do it for Skyblock, but I was having an issue with my lips and the audio, and they weren't lining up. And I'm not really certain that I have completely resolved that issue. Hopefully it's resolved. Tell me in the comments below. But before we end it, there's a few things I wanted to say. I want to shout out a few people that have been important to me along the way. I really could shout out like 100,000 names, honestly. A lot of people have impacted me on this while I've been doing it, but I'm gonna try to keep it to just like the most important ones. And first and foremost, Global Config System. Without you guys, I would have no YouTube channel. You guys have been very good. I know a lot of people find a bunch of reasons to complain about this, that, and their other thing. But the reality is there is no Minesaga without you guys. And really, this is the premier Skyblock server out there. While a lot of people want to say the server's dying, I think that's ridiculous. It's just changing. It just changes. A lot of people that played it have left, and so people get the impression that the servers are dying. But the reality is that new people come in as old people go away. That's life. It's turnover. That's normal. That's business as usual. Server's not dying. Stop saying that. Global config system. Thank you guys. Great server. Had a lot of fun. I know you will continue, and I know you will continue to be copied by other Skyblock servers because that's what they do best. Is try to copy off the best guys out there, which is you guys. Next person I want to do a shout out for is, if he even watches this, I don't know. Philip123, also known as Fruité, which I never understood why he would name himself that, but otherwise known as Fruité. Philip123, many of you know him as helper turned mod, turned senior mod, turned retired. He's not on here anymore, I think, but he had a large influence on me, and I spent a lot of time talking to that guy. And if I'm going to talk about Philip, I have to talk about Yanatanung, who is not necessarily the most popular guy around. Very brash, speaks his mind, and his mind is usually aggressive and angry. But him and I have had a lot of fun, a lot of in-depth private conversations about personal life. So he had a pretty strong impact on me too. Of course, everybody that was on Underdogs throughout the years, starting with Generic Eric and Duct Tape Ninja before it was even Underdogs, before I was even the boss. And then everybody else along the way. Gosh, it'd be very difficult to name everybody. Chuff, Stop, Grenade. You know, him and I have had several ups and downs. He had an impact on me. Hattie, actually, I'm gonna put up my Discord server. SJ941, Groot, WK, Kong, can't forget Kong. Kong was one of the first ones. Lightfire, Litigant, Lazarus, Pixel, PF. That's not everybody. There's no way that's everybody, but that's everybody that's in our current Underdog server, the old channel. All you guys, it's been great playing with you. You gotta have a shout out for Dixie Rose too, because I don't think my YouTube channel would be where it is without her. Even though I think I started uploading before her, she inspired me to continue at a time when I was getting ready to quit. And it's not that she ever said anything, but she was dealing with some pretty tough. I'm not gonna steal her thunder and all that good stuff, but she has some pretty tough life stuff going on, and she still found a way to continue to record and put content out, and that inspired me to continue too. Because for a while I was juggling YouTube and competing and personal life. It was very difficult to do. And I was thinking about dropping something, and it made sense to me to drop the YouTube channel, but I didn't because she inspired me to continue. And I think that's really everyone I can think of. If I can think of somebody else, I'll post it in the comments below. Other than that, I think that's just about gonna do it. I'm gonna continue to AFK in spawn. Apparently my hiding spot was so good nobody could find me. No, the reality is nobody cared, which is fine. It's fine. My feelings aren't hurt. But I'm gonna continue to AFK and spawn in probably a more public spot, just to be there. But yeah, once the server resets, which I believe is pretty soon, I will no longer be AFKing in spawn. I'm gonna keep my alts on. Do I have keys? Doesn't really matter. Probably not as many as I thought I would have. Oh, well, yeah. For old time's sake, shall we? Oh my gosh, this looks so weird with the texture pack. I have no idea what to do. I see blue down here. Is this? I can't tell what I'm doing. Oh, I did it. All right. Sorry, concentrate. Score. Is this the one that I was able to beat before? No, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been able to beat this one before. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Yeah, might as well, for old time's sake, do a dropper and a parkour, right? It's a good way to end the parkours. If there's any one single thing that I did a lot of, hello, it's parkours. Oh, this looks weird with the texture pack. The spawners look like Christmas presents. This is Emerald Vault Key. Oh, well, I'll need these. The Vault Key is a bucket of water, apparently. Oh, hold on, let's do a parkour. This is very weird with the texture pack on. I'm not used to this. This is one I fail at miserably. But I did, whoa! But I do believe I got close. What the? How did I just fall off right there? That was weird. This is the facial expression I usually have when I'm doing parkour that you don't see because I don't have a face-a-cam on. It looks like I'm supposed to go to that ladder right there. And then up here. And then up here. Up here. Up here. Up here. And then what? Oh, I remember this. I remember this. This is Lagfest on 1.12, isn't it? Yeah, this is broken. This is the broken one. Yeah, I can't do this on... I have to land... If I land perfectly on top of the fence post, I think these work. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this one on 1.12. Which is a little poopy. But it is what it is. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to those again anyway, because I suck. You'd think I'd be really good at parkour, doing the amount of parkours that I have done. You'd think I'd be really good at it, but no, I'm not. Case in point. All right, guys. Gosh, I almost don't want to sign off. I almost want to find more to talk about, but that's really it. That's really it. Oh, I did have one idea. If Gullible ever watches this video. I did have an idea to change the server. That I think, and it wasn't, I can't take full credit for this idea. Who was I talking with? It might have been Lightfire. Somebody. I mean, I guess I could scroll back. Maybe it was SJ941. I don't remember who I was talking to. Sorry, credit where credit's due. But we did kind of have the same idea at the same time. One of my biggest issues with this Skyblock is you do all this work, all this grind, building these fantastic things, and then it's gone in a couple of months. And I get why they have to do the resets, because when new players come on, if something's been going for 4 months, it's like, how can you possibly get a start? It's like you're so far behind, it would turn people away. So our idea was 5 rounds, 5-month-long rounds, but they don't all reset at the same time. They reset a month apart. So let's say Jurassic was to reset now, then in a month Western would reset, and then in a month Mystic or whatever, and then they go for 5 months until it starts the next rotation. That way, if you build something cool, you have it going for a longer time. I think you would possibly retain people a little bit. But you would have to make some economy changes. You'd have to slow down the economy a little bit. Not necessarily make it more grindy, but maybe slow down the economy so that, you know, after 2 or 3 months, it's not like people have these ridiculous stockpiles. But instead, they have to build up to that ridiculous number and make it take a little bit longer to get there. And I even had an additional idea we didn't talk about, almost like a bell curve kind of a thing for newer players. If you're starting a month into a round, you get a better startup gear to get you to catch up a little bit faster, almost like a curve. You know, people that have been going, of course, are going to have a higher advantage. But if you wait a month, or if you don't start until a month after the round, your initial, like everyone starts with what, stone sword and stuff, and like iron armor, or diamond sword, pickaxe, axe, and shovel, and then iron armor. Instead, start them off with some spawners and some banknotes or something like that. And that way, when new players come on, halfway into a round, they have somewhat of an ability to catch up. And of course, that opens up people, you know, buying additional alts and using those alts a month in. But I mean, what are you gonna do? The idea is to get newer players on, and I think that will help you retain new people. Anyway, that's just my idea. That's my 25 cents, and I'm sticking to it. But that, my friends, we are now going to do the sign-off for the final episode and the final season of my Minesaga Skyblock series. Again, I will still have Skyblock content. It's not going to be weekly. But I will, maybe monthly, maybe 2 months. I don't know. It just depends. It just depends. I'm gonna have an idea, and then I'm gonna roll with it, and then we're gonna go from there. Yeah. Goodbye to all of you subscribers that will immediately, or probably have already unsubscribed. It's a fickle business. It's not even a business. I don't make any money doing this. But it is fun. Either way, thank you guys so very much for watching up to this point. Those of you that have stuck with me through all the good and the bad. That's it. Take it easy. I suppose I should open this vault key, huh? It wouldn't be a Zixter sign out without actually not signing out, now would it? Christmas vault. Just the right thing. I think so. No. Right click on the ender chest at spawn. Into Christmas vault. Where's the other vault? Was that not the vault? There's nobody on. But this one looks like a normal chest. Oh, there it is. I went to the wrong. Whoa! What you doing over there? Hey, give me the rank. Give me. I want a rank. I don't think those are ranks. I think those are. I don't know what they are. It doesn't really matter. I got paper. What is it? I think the books are ranks. I think this is gonna be a banknote. It's a rank. A buckaroo. There we go. Hopefully this lands on someone that can use it. Hopefully it lands on someone that can use it. There we go. Here, have these two. Ta-da! Ah, there we go. Perfect! Alright, this time for real. Take it easy.